Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. William Ruto is a cornered man. He's very much disturbed wherever he is. In fact, all the government officials, all the think tanks, all the security details that are allied to William Ruto are grappling with three questions after Raila Odinga released that ugly dossier implicating Ruto and his allies. Government officials acting as oil cartels at a time when Kenyans are facing myriad of economic challenges, at a time when our neighboring countries are reducing the prices of their oil, at a time when Uganda has terminated their deal with Kenya and they are now getting oil from somewhere else. And then Raila comes up with such a dossier. They are just wondering, who is this person leaking such sensitive information to Raila Odinga? Is that person from the government, or that person is beyond the borders, maybe coming from one of the Gulf nations? And they can't find that answer. And they are trying to come up with a counter narrative. But one thing that is hindering them is, did Raila release the whole of the dossier? Or did he just release part of it as a bait so that they can start, verbal defense, exposing more of the secret details? Because many a times when you are apprehended by the police, you are told, whatever you say will be used against you. And they are wondering, do we speak? Or is it so soon? These are some of the things they are just wondering, what are we going to do? Number 3, they are worried about the facts, because even if they can claim that whatever Raila is talking about, the deals, is not true. What about the fact that Uganda has left the country? It's in the public domain. What about the fact that the shillings is deteriorating against the dollar? What about the fact that the oil prices are soaring higher? So some of these are really the details of the honest truth that Raila talked about, that they are wondering that, can it be that part of Raila's statement is true and the other part is not true? But ladies and gentlemen, from the dossier that Raila has released, what do you think is the implication? That is the biggest question. What is the implication on Ruto's government, even as we head to 2027? And in my submission, in my very own humble submission, the following are the effects and the implication of Raila's dossier.
Wenzangu wa Bungoma, msicheze na moto. Si mumecheza na moto na mumeumia? Si mumecheza na moto na mumeumia? Munataka kurudi kwa moto ama munataka kuokoka? Munataka kuokoka? Njia ya kuokoka ni baba. Nawaambia. Njia ya kuokoka ni nini? Njia ya kuokoka ni nini? Afadhali mzee ambaye ni mtulivu, ambaye hana haja ya kujaza mifuko yake, ambaye atachunga masilahi ya watu yake, badala ya mdomo tamtamu, lakini akiingia ni wale wa kufanya moja yako, nusu ya mwananchi, 2 yako na 5 yangu. Na mnawajua nyinyi, mnawajua. Kwa sababu kama sio hiyo shida, kama sio hiyo shida, hii factory leo ingekuwa mara 20 ya ile iko leo. Mtu ambaye hana, si mumeona vile mimi nimekimbizwa na mtu ambaye hana haja na kazi? Nimekimbizwa mpaka nimetoa jasho, mpaka baba amekuja kuniokoa upande mwingine. Eh? Si mnaelewa vile nasema? Eh? Sasa hata nyinyi jameni, kwa heshima, na nauliza kwa heshima, kama mmekubali mtamuunga baba, mumpatieni pia jeshi yake ya kufanya jeshi yake ya kufanya ama ni namna gani? Si ni namna hiyo? Na bado mimi ni rais leo. Kwani alikuwa mzee ama ni nini? Kulikuwa vijana wangefanya kazi hiyo, walikuwa wapi? Ama ni namna gani? Si ni hivyo? Uzee sio uzee sio nini? Haja ni mtu ambaye ako na roho ya wananchi. Haja ni mtu mtulivu. Haja ni mtu ambaye hana haja kukimbiza mapesa. Haja ni mtu ambaye hana kukimbiza bibi za wengine na mambo mengine, ya? Si ndio hiyo? Na mtu mtulivu ambaye focus yake itakuwa kazi yake.
Number 1, Uhuru Kenyatta has been exonerated. Uhuru warned Kenyans against electing those who he called thieves. And we have seen it in our very own eyes. Because wherever Uhuru is, I think he's smiling all the way, because his warning, his prediction and his prophecy is now coming. He told them, be very careful. Dawa ya hii kasumba tuko nayo ni mzee Raila Amolo Odinga. But people refused. So he has been exonerated and more are yet to come. Number 3, Raila wanted to expose corruption in this government. It has been argued that when William Ruto was campaigning, he never ever campaigned on a platform on a zero tolerance on corruption. His campaign was based on tutafufua uchumi, we shall resuscitate our economy, an economy that is dying a natural death, courtesy of such things when we have a government that does not care about her people. So Raila wanted to expose this kind of corruption. This is one of the mega corruption that, has been exposed in this government. If there is any Kenya Kwanza apologist who is still going to argue with this, umerogwa. Raila wanted to expose the fallacies and the lies in Ruto's lips. If there is one person who has mastered the art of lying to us without blinking his eyes, is William Samoei Ruto. Nitatenga, nitafanya hivi, nitafanya hivi. And he does not regret it. When you confront him, he will always give you another reason why it didn't happen, or he will push it further, changing goalposts. So Raila wanted to expose these lies because he said, in fact, he criticized the last government for the high prices of petroleum products, the high cost of living. It has come out very clearly today. It is also a warning to the hustlers that when you are given an opportunity to elect leaders, please elect honest leaders. Today, hustlers are suffering. And I've seen some joke in the social media where the Azimio supporters are saying, sisi tumezoea. And on this, please, if Raila Amolo Odinga is listening, let him not go to the streets. Let there be no demonstrations led by Raila Amolo Odinga that we are demanding for the cost of living to come down. I don't know, the cost of petrol. No. This is the right time for Kenyans to feel it. We are ready to suffer together so that all Kenyans must understand that choices have got consequences. And I repeat, Raila should not attempt to go to the streets. Raila is exposing the culprits that gave William Ruto the win. The Supreme Court, the IEBC. I understand that Wafula Chebukati and the IEBC got some accolades in Portugal. We don't care. They are exposing it. They are posting them on their social media. We don't care. Let them earn everything. Even in Kenya, William Ruto had given him some award that is, he did a good job. This is the good job that he's talking about when the Portuguese and all those organizations are giving them accolades and they are winning titles there, we are suffering. And Raila wanted to expose them. Where Martha Koome is, and the entire 7 judges, I don't know how they feel, because they also have relatives who are also suffering. And when Raila comes up with such things, they can put a brave face, but I know they are eaten inside. They are eaten inside. People like Meg Whitman, they might not care because their interests are being taken care of. But our judges, the members, people like Abdi Gulie and Boya Molu, I don't know the kind of heart that they have. Don't they even have relatives or friends who are suffering? Or when you are in office, you have money, all your friends have money. I don't know. So Raila wanted to expose it. The last one, state capture is being released here. The KRA, Raila's requested KRA to come clean and explain the tax compliance of Oryx, Galana, and Gulf. The anti-corruption, the EACC, has been invited to reign on this matter. And the DCI, and also Raila just want to expose them as part and parcel of the culprit. They're in cahoots together to ensure that Kenyans suffer. Who unto you who is still arguing with facts because of your tribal inclination, because of your party affiliation, yet people are suffering. And you go to the social media, some people are telling Raila Odinga, can you let William Ruto, work? William Ruto is not working for himself. He's in office because because of the millions of Kenyans that he's heading. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the people who are leaking the information to Raila Odinga continue with the good work.